Welcome to fall. I am so grateful that it's cooler than it has been. The temperature this morning at 5 a.m. when I left to go to the gym was a beautiful 61 degrees, and I'm one of those people that I wish it would be 61 degrees always. So it was a great start to my morning. I came home and we actually sat as a family around our little gas fireplace in the backyard for I don't know, probably 30 minutes, and it was a great start to the day. So as we are heading strong into fall and prepping for what will quickly be quarter four, now is a great time to ask yourself what needs to happen between now and the end of the year so that we can get to December 31st and say, dang, we ended the year the best that we possibly could. We did a fantastic job. Maybe we hit goal, maybe we massively exceeded goal, maybe we missed goal, but what do we need to do such that we can say we absolutely won fall and the start of winter? We absolutely won quarter four. And if you don't intentionally ask yourself that question now, it's going to be really hard to just naturally arrive at a place at the end of December where you're happy, where you feel like you actually accomplished what you set out to accomplish because you didn't have any intentions for what you were actually looking to accomplish. So actually set them now. I am running an accountability pod with a few of my clients, and what I'm most looking forward to that is they're going to set their intentions with a small group. They're going to tell a small group of peers what they want to accomplish between now and the end of the year, and then we're going to have check-ins twice a week to help make sure that they're on track to get them where they want to be before Thanksgiving. If you have an opportunity to create a small peer group, I would highly encourage that for quarter four. There's a reason why bold launches in the fourth quarter are so successful in setting up an agent's business, not only so that they have money for Christmas presents, but also so that they have a really strong quarter one. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to have a really strong quarter four. We're going to end 2024 the way we choose. And then we're also setting ourselves up for massive success in 2025. Those of you that are starting to think ahead, we're looking for 10% of our 2025 goal pending walking into January 1. And your chances of actually hitting your goal in 2025 go up by 80% by walking into 2025 with 10% of that annual goal pending by January 1. That's a huge lift, and most of us use seasonality in the holidays to give ourselves a bye, and we don't walk in anywhere near that 10% under contract, and we act like it's okay. So we're literally starting the year behind, and then it's crazy how we actually end the year behind too, because when you start behind, it's 20 times harder to catch up, and most of us never do. So we start from behind. There's a couple of really good sprints, but really not ever enough sprints to get ahead. So let's do something a little bit different. Let's run a little bit different of a play. Ask yourself the question, what needs to happen between now and December 31st so that I can say I had a really great year? It may or may not be closings. For some of you, we may not be working on closings. We might be working on how many people do we need to add to the pipeline. Get a total number and then break it out by the number of weeks that you're going to be willing to work. For some people, it might even be more minute than that. I've got a client who is focusing on open houses, and we have a commitment of the number of open houses that she's going to hold every week between now and the end of the year. And then we've broken it down to how many people are going in the pipeline. What's her follow-up going to look like to make sure that she's pulling as many of those leads and adding them to the pipeline as is humanly possible, right? For some of you, it might even literally be collecting leads. It might just be going to the open houses and getting 15 people to register and then having a solid communication plan in place to stay in touch with all of them. Whatever your goal is, just set one. Let's be intentional, and let's make sure that not only does it support what you want to have happen before the end of the year, but let's also make sure that it's going to start setting you up for success in 2025. Go ahead and reply to the email and let me know what your goals are between now and the end of the year. Whether you're in production or not, everyone should have a goal. Talk to you soon.